to make ribbon brow bands. They're very fun to make and they're fairly simple, but they do take a lot of patience. So let's get started. What you're going to need for this is 2 or 3 different colors of ribbon. I chose to only use 2. They want to be about 3/8 of an inch. You're going to need scissors, hot glue, and a brow band. Now my brow band has padding on the back, however I do suggest if you could find flat brow bands, they are much easier to work with. Then I took my 2 colors of ribbon and I cut 4 pieces of 90 centimeters. I chose to work with 2 colors, a light blue and then a darker blue sparkly color. Then I took my scissors and I wanted to clean up the edges of the ribbon and cut off any pieces that were fraying a little bit. Next, I took the hot glue and I glued the 2 pieces perpendicular to each other. As seen here, both the pieces are glued perpendicular to each other. Then you want to do the same thing with your other ribbon. I sped through this piece a little bit, so that way it was not too repetitive, but take the 2 pieces and glue them perpendicular to each other. Then you want to take both pieces of ribbon and glue them together, and so that way they make like an X. Next, you want to put a piece of glue at the end of your brow band. And then, like this brow band I have here, you want to put the color that you want in the middle on your left-hand side. So for this brow band, I want my light blue color on the left. So I am making sure that it is on my left side, and that the color that I want on the outside triangles is on my right. So putting a piece of glue on the back of my brow band. I will place the X made by the ribbon in the middle of the brow band and hold it there for a few seconds. Now, double checking, I have the color that I want in the middle as the diamonds on my left, and the color I want as the triangles on my right. As in the back, you can see that the X is placed in the middle. Now for the braiding. You are going to take your right ribbon on the top and place it up and over top, so that way it lays on top of your left ribbon on the bottom. If that makes any sense, you can kind of see in the image how the 2 ribbons are laying on top of each other, sparkly on top of the light blue. Next, you're going to take the left ribbon on the top and place it up and over top of the right ribbon on the bottom. As you can see, you've kind of just made another X. Then you're going to take that ribbon that you just placed over top and you're going to sneak it up and underneath all the other ribbons across the back. So that way it lays flat on the other side. And then you're going to take that blue sparkly ribbon all alone on itself and bring it up and over top, so that way it lays beside the other sparkly ribbon that's underneath the light blue. So now you have all 4 ribbons on your left side. Then you're going to take the top blue sparkly ribbon and loop it over top of your brow band, so that way it's out of the way for a second, and take the top light blue ribbon and bring it over top of all the other ribbons across the brow band, like so. Then with that ribbon that you just wrapped around that brow band, you're going to take it back over and you're going to sneak it underneath the light blue ribbon. Just a light blue ribbon across the back. Now you started your braid, and you're going to repeat this process over and over and over again. So you're going to take that light blue ribbon, sneak it around the back, so that way it lays on the left side. Take that sparkly ribbon, lay it across the top, and then you're going to take the top sparkly ribbon, and you're going to loop it back over the brow band. Take the light blue ribbon, lay it across the front. Take that light blue sparkly ribbon wrapped across the brow band and bring it underneath just the light blue ribbon. By doing this, you're going to make sure that the pattern on the back is the exact same as the pattern on the front. Then you're going to repeat again. Take the light blue ribbon and bring it underneath the back. Then you're going to take that sparkly blue ribbon, bring it across the top. All 4 ribbons are now on your left. Then you're taking that blue sparkly ribbon, placing it over top. Take the light blue ribbon and laying it across the front. Making sure it lays flat. And then you're going to take that darker blue sparkly ribbon, bring it underneath the light blue ribbon and across to your right side. Now with 2 ribbons on each side, you're going to repeat that process again. Looking at the back, you can see that my back and the front look the same. And then I'm going to take my light blue ribbon, wrap it underneath, onto the left side, take the sparkly ribbon, and lay it over top. Take your sparkly ribbon on the top, loop it over, take the light blue ribbon, lay it across. Once again, take that blue sparkly ribbon looped across, put it underneath just the light blue ribbon on the left side, and lay it across on the right side. Continue to repeat these steps as well. Make sure that the back looks the same as the front. And then you're taking that light blue ribbon, putting it underneath. Then the sparkly ribbon comes up over top. Loop the sparkly ribbon up over top, so that way you can take the light blue ribbon, lay it across. Now I'm going to speed through the rest of the brow band, and if you need to go back and remember how to do any of the steps, just rewind the video. Alright, coming to the end of my brow band, I now want to glue my ribbon to the back of my brow band so that way it'll stay. I find it's easiest to take one piece of ribbon, glue it on the back, cut off the ribbon, then repeat. So put a little bit of glue, lay the ribbon over, and then cut off the ribbon. I also find this way the ends all are tucked underneath of each other and they just look the cleanest. So I'm going to place a piece of glue down on the ribbon. And I'm going to take the next ribbon that wraps around the back and press it down and hold it there for a few seconds. And then I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to snip the ends off. This way, as you keep wrapping, the ends are hidden underneath of each other. And then I'm going to wrap the next light blue piece across after placing a piece of glue down. And then I'm going to cut the ribbon off. And again, I want to put the sparkly blue ribbon across, so I'm going to put a piece of glue down and then lay the ribbon across. Taking the ribbon, snipping the ends off, and then you're done. Here is your finished product. Good job.